Damn.
So good.
How did these guys get laid with this music, though?
Cocaine.
There was one answer. It was right there under my fucking nose the whole time.
Pantyhose and
Cocaine.
Aquanet.
It's just
there was a summer tour with 80s bands that just had like one or two hits. So it was like Till Tuesday,
yeah.
Bow Wow Wow,
Oh.
which I loved, and Tommy Two-Tone, Men Without Hats.
Oh.
They're all on like the same bill.
Make a noise after everyone.
Whoa! That's
What
a
is
dream concert.
Yeah, Jay would have loved. I was watching all the clips. Jay would have loved it.
I fell into such a. Was Haircut 101 there? Haircut 100. Haircut 100.
Possibly.
Oh, it's like Level 42. All those bands.
Was Not Was.
Is it coming around?
I don't know if it's. I didn't check where.
Because they do this thing. I used to watch on demand. I'd be able to find. I don't really look at this stuff anymore, but I should. Like big, like VH1 Big Weekend or something, Big 80s Weekend, and they just have that. It's like Bonnie Tyler comes out, hits them 2 songs, leaves. Level 42. That's the same where the girl goes out and says, "However do you want me?" However, that video I watch all the time is that. That's it. You just come out. They set you up to play 2 to 3 songs. Rick Astley comes out and bangs out the 3.
Bananarama does Cruel Summer.
Yes.
That's exactly what this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw it?
It's all over YouTube. Yeah, it was like a
It just
tour.
happened?
Just happened. It might still be going on, but if you just,
Dude, I would travel.
you can link
to
it
go
if
to
you
that.
type in like Bow Wow
I
Wow.
won't. I won't travel to go to it, but if it comes around here and I
How
You
far?
would
How
love
far is
it.
too far? You
Huh?
would you go to Boston to see it?
no. I would go to a little into Pennsylvania maybe.
Would you go to Queens,
Philly? I could be talking to for that. Queens for sure.
Connecticut, Vermont?
No. Vermont. I'm going to Vermont to watch fucking Rick Astley. And I'm ready to watch, Was Not Was, Walk the Dinosaur.
You want to watch the in Vermont?
I think Mars Day's coming out and doing O-E-O-E-O. Jungle Love.
I'm in such an 80s wormhole lately, dude. It's been so...
Can you find this concert, Christine?
I don't know what concert you're talking about. I came in late.
Bow
If
Wow
you just
Wow.
type
I looked
in-
up Bow Wow Wow, but that's like its own thing.
No, of course.
It says Death Row's definitely
Look
in
up
the
80s
house.
80s music tour.
Or type in Men Without Hats 2024. That's the same concert.
On YouTube?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's
and
good.
they played Pop Goes the World, and then their 2 hits, and then the
Wait,
big one.
nowhere on these videos does it say what the concert is.
Just look up Remember
It
That Hatch
might,
2020.
but
How many
I
times are they
didn't look for the
performing in
name of the tour.
2024? In fairness to Jacob here, Christine, they're not doing tons. Bring it up on the screen and we'll be able to figure it out in a second,
It's
I'm sure.
80s Canadian music. The Sound of Music
Yeah,
Festival.
Bow Wow Wow, June 29th.
Oh, 2023.
2024.
Well, there's 2024
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that's right there.
Yeah, 2024.
It's all in Canada, dude. That's where the 80s went to live.
The Safety Dance and Pop Goes the World. They sang those 2 songs.
Wow.
Well, they're, of course. First of all, I've never heard of Pop Goes the World.
Oh, I used to love that song.
How's
It
that
was
go?
a minor
There
hit.
it is. That's definitely it. The Totally Tubular Festival.
Oh,
Totally
That's definitely what it's
that
called.
sounds like a VH1.
By the way, let me hear Men Without Hats. And they better
They
be
sound
playing
good.
the safety
They sound
dance.
good. Yeah, they do.
No, I better be only that.
And the guys, they all sound good.
Skip
is
ahead.
not-
This
yeah.
is not safety dance.
This is when you just
Christine.
Homer Simpson them, dude. Safety dance.
But their whole performance is 7 minutes. Which means he's not doing a long enough version.
Antarctica.
How dare this guy, Christine, get off this video and type in safety dance, Totally Tubular Festival.
I want that T-shirt. Look at
I
that.
guess they
It's a
all
man
do
with-
like about a. It looks here because I'm looking at Annabella's set. It's like 25 to 30 minutes long each set.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Too long.
Not for Bow Wow Wow had a bunch of hits.
Bow Wow Wow had 1 hit, I Want Candy. That is it. Solely,
That's
exclusively.
This was on Pier 17 in July.
Shit, this would have been it.
Fuck.
I just saw the Stray Cats here last
Let
week.
this play.
Fuck, this would have been great.
Amazing.
I'll tell you what. The guy looks better than I thought he would look.
He looks
Yeah,
great.
He looks like your boy from Spin Doctors.
E.
I didn't see a bad performance out of all these guys.
Y. Safety dance.
He does the move.
Look at that. He's safety dancing.
It's awesome.
What a cool T-shirt.
Damn, you guys just missed it.
Shit.
We can dance if you want to.
We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
I said,
We can go where we want to.
A place that they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world and leave the real one far behind. And we can dance.
and sing.
Is that what she says? And sing? I say francais.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's a,
always.
that's a mondegreen.
Francais.
That's called a mondegreen.
Yeah.
And sing.
This old codger looks really good in leather pants.
Codger. Great word.
Oh, he's giving me the S. Oh, the crowd's moving.
He's giving that hard S.
Christine,
Damn,
see who
man.
else was on Totally Tubular, please?
I have it up right here.
I wonder where the little Irish gnome midget
man.
guy is from the video.
No, friend. Thomas Dolby, that's a goodie. Thompson Twins.
It was
Modern
great.
English.
Modern English is gonna. By the way, that guy with the complete arm tattoos and fucking a prisoner was not in the original Modern English.
No.
Wang Chung, enormous.
Damn, dude.
Men Without Hats, Bow Wow Wow, keep going. Tommy Two Tone, The Tubes,
The Tubes.
and the Plimsolls. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
1 in a million, girl.
Yeah, The
More
Tubes.
than a million. You know that the keyboard player from the Tubes, Vince Welnick, went to the Grateful Dead. He was the last keyboard player in the Grateful Dead. Now he's dead.
I didn't know that. No one except you and him knew that.
Where are they going next?
Christine, give me a little Thomas Dolby on Totally Tubular, please, on YouTube.
Oh, look at the T-shirt. It's got 1982 on the back. Oh, the screen got real tiny.
Yeah, give me a
Doing
little
pole
Thomas.
to
Let me see what
pole.
Dolby did.
Uh-huh. Safe to dance.
They have a.
That's a great
I won't
shirt.
say that they have another hit that's as big as Safety Dance, but Pop Goes the World was their other single.
Never heard.
Single. I'll accept
But
single.
semi hit.
Nowhere near Safety Dance.
Nowhere near. But
No, Safety Dance changed the fucking
in the
world,
Batat
bro.
household,
They will
it
always-
was a big deal.
But they will always be called a one-hit wonder,
Yes.
for sure.
Do you know I heard on the 80s channel today why it's called the Safety Dance?
No.
Because they would, in early concerts, they would jump up and down on pogo sticks. And it was like they were told to stop doing it because it wasn't safe.
Yeah.
It was an unsafe dance. So they created the Safety Dance in like as a FU to the anti-pogo stick
Was Thomas Dolby in
community.
New?
Community.
Was Thomas Dolby in New Order? Why is he playing Blue Monday? Well, I don't want to hear this. What else
Wait,
does
Thomas
he sing?
Dolby did
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of, and I'm bummed it's not them. Put up Wang Chung from Totally Tubular. I want to see that. But I'm thinking of Howard Jones. I
Yes.
like the original ironic song. You can see the summit, but you can't reach it.
You know who I thought that was for a second? Was
Do we want to see the Pier 17?
Cars.
I don't want to see them to live and die in L.A. No, I
Oh,
want to see
I'm
a
sorry. I
different
thought
song.
that was.
Who was that?
I want to
Everybody
Dance
Have
Hall
Fun
Days right there.
Oh,
Totally Tubular Fest, the bottom one.
take your baby by the hand.
Wang Chung looks all right.
They all are good.
At least Wang. Is
Yeah,
that
where's Chung? Oh, he looks good.
Chung doesn't look very
He looks
good.
a little like a leathered out David Lee Roth.
Oh, I would have
Sounds pretty
enjoyed
good.
it. I would have enjoyed this.
Yeah, this would have been sick. At Pier
Look at that
17.
girl dancing
Yeah,
backstage.
somebody did all the Molly.
Yeah, it looks like it just ended in July.
Look at that stupid guitar.
Dude, I would have gone and fucking smoked pot at this thing all day.
Yeah, this would have been incredible.
Easiest job for security ever.
You were home too.
Huh?
You were home too.
Were we really?
You dumb
I wasn't.
dummy.
I was? By myself?
That's when I was in New Orleans.
Oh my god, I would have
could've
enjoyed
gone.
this so much without you.
Oh.
You don't know all the songs.
No, this is more of a you and Jacob adventure.
Could've
Jacob, we
bonded.
would have gotten so laid that night at this thing.
I tell you, I went to see the Stray Cats, and I was the youngster in the group.
Yeah.
How were
In the
they?
audience. They're always good, yeah.
You love them?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we could have gotten fucking
Lot of
sucked off in a bathroom.
A lot of bowling shirts at Stray Cats, huh?
There are guys in their 60s dressing like punks from the, like bowling shirts.
Zoot
from
suits and
same clothes they wore 40 years ago.
flames on black shirts.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah, look at the keyboard player, by the way. He was working it. Christ.
But
Well, Christine, I'm glad you have YouTube up. There's another thing I wanted to show you that I was talking to Mike outside about before the show. Lower this. I don't think we've ever showed this on the show, but it's one of the funniest things Louis J. Gomez ever showed me on Legion of Skanks. And have we ever showed this on the show, Jacob? Have you ever seen Saving Black Children in Reverse? Have I showed that on the show before? It's one. I already got what was going to be funny about it. What I didn't realize when I watched it is how funny it is, because the intricate system of, like, you'll see it, Christine. This is some wizard genius of YouTube thought of a way of showing heroic rescues of black children from fires and terrible situations, and then putting them back into the fire from the. Yeah, dude, this is the best. This is so fucking funny.
Taking them for
so he's walking backwards.
This is horrible.
It's really
one of the
horrible.
funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And they hand her up a ladder. People working desperately to get this kid back into the fire.
Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at this. Oh my God.
Just working very hard to put black children back in the fires.
Jesus.
It's such a fucking hilarious thing. But
look at the flames are going 8,000 miles an hour back into the building.
And that's an old white guy, an old fucking white guy. It looks like he's trying to desperately stop them from putting it back in the fire.
I don't like fire. Oh, look, they just threw.
Like, get in there! Get in there!
It's like David Lynch Fire Department.
Oh, it is so fucking funny. Reverse saving people. Putting them back. Dude, them pulling. It looks, because they're just trying to make desperate. By the way, they're heroes. Yeah. Pulling these 3 black children out of this fire. But just the reverse looks like he's yanking him up by his arm to throw him back over the fucking balcony.
Jesus Christ.
That's the way. Yes. So come on, stop bitching, kid. Put him back in that fire.
Get in the fire.
Ooh.
Look at that fire.
Yeah, they got a million of them.
I got into a wormhole of watching people rescue dogs out of, like, burning shit.
Yeah.
Made me think about, like,
life and shit.
What I would do. When do you draw the line? If Charlie's in a fire, if Dawkins is in a fire, or if you're going home, right, and a flood hits and all the roads to get to your place, like, you can't get there. At what point do you, like, go, I guess I'm never seeing that dog again? Or do you, I'm going to fucking run in that fire?
The flooding would cause me never to see her again?
Yeah. Well, because you can't get through raging
what kind of
water.
Epidemic?
Bro, not raging water. Like, you know, a dam burst, and you got to, like, in order to get to your place, you have to risk your life to go get that dog. Are you doing it?
How long am I not going to be able to get to her?
I don't know. It's a crazy flood. It's a hurricane. Whatever. The house is about to fall down.
Well, you were kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I did that with a dog I didn't even want.
Yeah, but you love Dawkins. So, like, would you go into a burning building for her? Would you go?
Yeah, I mean, a burning building. If they were like, that building's coming down in the next 30 seconds, like, I probably would not go back. You know what I mean? And I just cry and look at the building and put my arms out at it.
Try to hold it up. Try to hold it up from a distance.
I wouldn't, like, go to my certain death to save Dawkins, but I would, like, try to save Dawkins from anything I feel like I could save her from. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
If the doorway was, if you're asking more on the most basic level, if the doorway was on fire.
Oh yeah, sure.
When I jump through the doorway, it's like, yeah, I would try to jump through the 100%, doorway for sure.
Right. I'm just wondering how close to death you'd put yourself for that beautiful dog.
I wouldn't try to, like, climb onto a window ledge or anything like that. There's there's no way. There's no fucking way.
Really?
Of a big building?
Yeah.
There's no way you would do that for your dog. You'd scale a building for your dog.
Oh, not a hot building. I mean, like, if I was in the... I don't know. No. But if my house was on fire, I'd run into it for sure and get her out.
Sure.
If my car was drowning, right, and my dog was in the car...
Absolutely, I would try.
I would dive in there and try my best to get her out. I'd rather die trying.
So funny. This is such a major storyline of This Is Us. I don't think anybody here watches that show.
No, we're all dudes with penises. And we like to put our penises in women.
But I want to give spoiler alert. The whole time you know that, what's his name? Milo how do you say his name? Villanova?
Veganopoulos?
Yeah.
Yiannopoulos?
You know that he's dead.
Squangeliunzi?
And when they show how he died, it's that he goes back into a burning house to save the family dog. Mm-hmm. But he comes out fine, everybody's okay, and then later in the hospital, he's just gone from smoke inhalation.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Well, good. Now I don't have to watch that gay show.
Save the dog.
Save the dog. Yeah.
All right, then you know what? Now that I hear that, thank you, This Is Us. When I go to save Dawkins from this fire, we're going to have bandana over the face.
By the way,
That's
Lewis's
it.
wife made him watch that show.
She
you like
She
it?
didn't make him. Nobody
He did
makes
it.
you do
Did you
anything in this
cry
world.
He watched it.
We stopped watching after the first season.
You stopped watching.
You
Absolutely.
bawl like
Too
every
sad.
episode.
Because it's too sad. Who watches that shit all the time?
And you cried?
No.
No,
on,
you
dude.
said
Doesn't seem
yes.
definite.
You said yes.
Not in front of your white wife, dude. That's not the
never,
time.
Never. Not up in here.
That's not why she got in the black dudes, dude. To sit there having crying next to her.
He goes, I'm gonna go shovel the driveway. She's like, it's May.
Did you get to that part of the story? Not even. That was just you just
No, I
watched the
didn't
first
even get
season.
close to that.
How many
yet.
seasons is it?
I don't know, a lot. I stopped watching shortly
Was it
after
a
that.
lot of seasons? Damn,
Maybe
dude. I was
5
so
or
close to
6.
being that fucking big, heavy lady's fucking love interest. Screen test.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I went to screen test for it
That was season 1, right when it started.
Before
yeah.
it even came out, he screen tested.
It could have been part of the biggest show.
Oh,
on
yeah.
NBC for years.
Yeah, by weight.
You would have been
seasons.
hosting the Emmys,
He goes, that is absolutely the biggest show on television.
pound for pound.
Pound for pound, the biggest show on television, for sure.
It's the most emotionally draining show I've ever watched.
Yes.
We were...
It's so every
Oh, man, it
episode
broke my heart. It was me, Ralphie May, Ramsey Moore, and just a bunch of other morbidly obese guys, and me. And yeah, and then I didn't get it, and they told me the reason was I was too thin and handsome, which felt good. I know.
Too thin and handsome.
They literally said that,
And handsome.
but it was a nice way to let me down. The reason they weren't going with me,
Sure.
for sure. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, if you got to lose something. And here's how bullshit that was. You don't remember this?
I
Mike?
do
I called you
remember.
right afterwards.
I do, yeah.
My manager called, the late great Dave Kimowitz called me up and he goes, hey, the producer loved you and the show's picked up. It's picked up now, so they're going to do like 13 more episodes. And he wants you to read for another part because he really liked you a lot. And I go, let me guess. It's jokingly, I go, I was too thin and handsome for the part, so it couldn't be this. I go, let me guess. I'm the guy that she's going to cheat on her fat current boyfriend with, and I'm the next fat guy. And he goes, yes. And I was like, oh, man.
Thinner.
So they were lying when I was too thin and handsome. I didn't get that part either.
Thinner, more
I guess
handsome.
too thin and handsome again, huh? Until you find another reason for me to kiss this big fat lady. Fuck you, producers
also-
of fucking.
Dude, you
suck
did
my
the-
dick, NBC.
Yeah, that was the acting version of your dick taking down the high jump, the pole vault thing, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what if you're gonna lose. That's how you lose.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure they put the guy in a fat suit.
Yep.
They put a guy in a fat suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You put the guy who got the part, put him in a fat. He's a great actor. Great actor in several things.
He was
too.
great in the
He's
show.
You,
I never
was
watched the
great.
show, but I just know that actor is very
you
good
wouldn't
actor.
have. You wouldn't have enjoyed it.
No,
Nope.
he would've
You hate
hated it.
acting.
No, but I'll tell you what. Well, you know what's funny? Again, this shows you how many years ago it was, and like the road. I wasn't selling tickets on the road at all, and I didn't really have a fan base of any kind at all yet. And so, isn't it funny in hindsight when they told me the weekly number I'd make for the shooting of the first season? They have to get to that. They have to like, kind of have contracts drawn up in case
Right.
you get the part.
Yeah.
When they get to that level, screen test, I guess. And the money they said it was gonna be like $25,000 a week or something, and I was like, "Fucking, that's I go, that's unimaginable money."
Yeah.
And then I was too naive. I was like, "Oh, that's actually not great money for acting and stuff like that." You know what I mean? Like when you hear the thing, you're like, "No," especially for a show as big as it was.
Yeah, and like who else? Like, yeah, what's everybody else making? You know?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
That's
for
when
sure.
you're like,
But
don't
this
look
is-
at anybody else's page.
But it was a major part.
It was all before it came
It's
out,
true.
though.
You could have just been a one-time flop. So that's
Yeah.
true. That is they said too. That is the deal for a show that has no thing. It probably gets renegotiated right away.
Yeah, and I bet it's like $250,000 a week.
Doubtful. Probably like maybe close to like 100 or something. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. If it was 25, 30, 80, whatever, it's all ridiculous money.
It is.
But I hate it so much. Like,
Acting.
Not acting. I don't hate acting. I hate making a thing. I don't like the whole process of waiting. I'm not intrigued by it. I don't want to know about, well, why does the lighting happen like this, and what's the camera buttons, and it doesn't, like, I never get pick up into the world of like, it's so amazing. I'm just like, it's just boring until you're doing it.
You always hear a lot of people that act bitch about sitting around. They're like, it's all sitting around. And
That's what I just say. That's why I hate it.
All sitting around. You're just sitting in a trailer waiting.
But some people love that. Some people like having that kind of time. Soder loves it. Soder he always goes, no, I like it. I just kind of sit there, and he's like, I write jokes, I blah, blah, blah. I kind of kill time, whatever. I go, I sit there like a caged animal going like, I don't like being told what I have to do when I have to do it. What do you mean I have to sit here for 3 hours till the next shoot? Why can't I not leave?
Couldn't you just bring a PS5 and just fucking smoke a ton of weed?
No. A PS5 where? I'm sitting in a trailer.
In the trailer.
There's no TV in the trailer.
What are you talking about? There's TVs.
Buddy, it's a dressing room.
You couldn't have a TV. If you go, I want a TV, or else
I'm in the movie for 35 seconds.
You couldn't do it.
There's nothing I've been in where they were like, would you like a TV in your room, Mr. Ogerson? They go, shut up.
They go, shut up.
Can I get a Diet Coke? And they go, yeah, wait.
All right.
I say, hey, I have similar jewelry to what you have me putting on. Should I just leave my own stuff on and not take this stuff off?
And they go, shut up, you're always talking.
No. Yeah, they go, put the stuff on we got.
Wow. I would have thought you had a nice trailer. You get to go sit in there, play games.
Buddy, it's nice to have a trailer at all.
Right.
In any kind of thing. But I've never had a trailer for anything I've filmed that was, it's either no trailer at all of any kind, or if it's a trailer is the wrong word, it's like a string of room. It's almost like you could repurpose this to just be shitters for people.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I get it.
It's just a box.
But if you were doing that
you're a door on a thing that's got 5 doors,
right,
and your name's on it, and you get it's a little camper.
But if you had that show, if you had that gig, and it was like season 2, whatever, you go, hey, if I'm going to be sitting around here, there's a lot of Madden that could be played.
Absolutely.
And then you get a TV.
I know, but then they're going, hey, instead of playing Madden, could you really get your lines like perfect? And I'd go, no, I don't care about this.
Yeah, you're like, I just love all franchise to build.
I love this money. I wouldn't watch this show if I wasn't on it. Sounds dumb. Just some tear fucking porn. Some fucking trauma porn.
You love it.
I loved it, but I cried every single episode.
You're a bitch ass bitch.
I mean, I am a bitch ass bitch. But I mean, like, it's just like every
straight up bitch ass Mark. Well, you're a straight up bitch ass bitch.
Every character, every little thing. I don't know how they did it. It was, I mean, every episode was an emotional roller coaster.
Did the dog live?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he brought the dog out. Like, he carried the dog out. Yeah.
But the dog's got a fucking PS5 in its room.
Dog though has to walk around that oxygen tank though. Smoke inhalation.
Living the dream is a nightmare sometimes. You know. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you got to burn a couple dogs to make a TV show.
Oh my god, dude! I remember us almost kissing in that fucking thing. It was so. I was like,
I remember that.
It's just two people. By the way, I'm not making any accusation of this woman being any more attracted to me, or that she, you know what I mean? Like, she could probably get, now for certain, she could fuck people way far better looking than me, to her. But at the time, just, so I don't know how she felt, but I was definitely like, stop letting us get so close to this kiss until you're paying me money. I'm like, I don't want to French kiss this girl. And I don't, like, I don't even want to fake the thing. It was so weird. First, I also didn't know it was her.
You're like, your breath smells like pickles.
Well, I thought it was, by the way, I thought I was working with just like an assistant or somebody who was doing like the reading of the girl character. I didn't realize it was the girl who'd become world famous from this show.
That's how not into her you were. You didn't think she could be famous?
I go, well, there's no way this woman got the part of anything.
Yeah, you're like, this stand-in really stinks. Oh, that's great. That is great. But if you were to play you, though, if they were like, we're going to make the J show on FX, and you just play you.
Sure.
You'd like that. I think you'd enjoy that. You didn't even have to be anybody other than you.
No, I'd enjoy when it comes out. I'd enjoy the product. Hopefully, you'd think you'd enjoy the product.
Well,
the process, it's just not my jam. I don't care. I'm not a good person to do it because I'll sacrifice quality of job to get this to fuck over with, which has bit me in the ass for many things before.
I don't know if I believe that.
I would.
I don't think so. Because
I'm like, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just go. And then you're like, realize later, it's like, we should have put a little more fucking.
Didn't you enjoy kind of directing that quick the
Absolutely, but I wanted to leave as soon as we started. So they were like, should we also get another couple ways? And I'm like, let's do it. Try saying it this way now. Like, I think it's enough wild lines. I don't know if we're going to use much of this. I'm like, can we just get it done?
I completely understand that. The whole like, all right, we did it. Let's wrap it up. Let's fucking go. I felt like that way in the writers' room.
I know it's going to take a while because we have to reset the cameras again, and we are out of film, so we have to load up another car. But if you're just like, for the 45 extra minutes, guys, we're going to have this thing, and I'm like, that sounds like a nightmare to me, especially when at the end of like 10 hours, 12 hours already. I'm like, I don't have that kind of stick-to-itiveness for a product. I guess, like, unless I was inspired to write it, but I'm not.
What was your scene that you had to do?
In
This Is Us, your audition.
Yes,
oh, shit, I do sort of remember. It was talking about Weight Watchers.
Oh, God.
It was, yeah.
Even the dialogue.
Well, I have to assume he meets her at Weight Watchers, and it's them, and then the scene ultimately. I don't know if it was the both things, but when I went out to the screen test with her. By the way, I walked into this thing as unprepared as anything else I ever did. Not the screen test, the audition for it.
Yeah.
And I walked out of there being like another okay, I did this thing so my agency won't drop me. I went and did the audition. Who cares, And said the lines. They were like, say it this way now, and I was like, okay. And you walked out, and they're like, thank you. And it was so it was almost in a cubicle. It wasn't even like in a real audition room. It was so seemed small ball and not a big deal at all.
Right.
And then from that, they sent me to screen tests. It was pretty fucking weird. That was like the next step was like screen test. And and I went out there, man, and just sit in that room. But that scene was like, it was him. I think they were on a date. They met at Weight Watchers, and they're on a date, and it's like having to do a lot of that where he's like, because you're beautiful, and she's doing like the shut up, and I have to be like, no, look at me, and then I have to take my finger and lift all that head up and give her like a no. You're beautiful, and then she has to cry, and I was going in for a fucking big old tonguey kiss that tastes like fucking meat.
Yeah, pickle bread, just tears and pickles and snot, just a snotty kiss. Do it again.
I
don't know
God,
auditioning.
I tell you, with all the Ozempic and all the shit going on in the world, she should jump on it because the girl's clearly a very pretty face, like underneath all that. I mean,
Didn't
she's
she
very
lose
pretty.
a lot of weight?
I think this may have been your audition scene.
Let's see.
This is where
you?
This is what Jay would have been?
Yes.
Oh, really?
A nightcap?
Yes,
or
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
a
A
handy
nightcap.
or something.
A handy.
Cute.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
am.
He's always trying to be a little funny with. Back it up a little bit. Wow.
Yeah, because it's the pilot episode.
Yeah, Christine, I wasn't giving you credit like you figured out something amazing. Doy. You don't have to take yourself down a peg. She goes, I figured it was the pilot.
Did this say nudity?
No.
I backed it up.
I could have sworn that just said.
Well, Christine, I wanted to give you so much credit.
I
now.
can eat like 1,000 of them. Kate laughs.
I had a really nice time tonight, Toby. Thank you.
Wait, what? No. What, that's it?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're not going to invite me in for a nightcap or a handy or something?
Cute.
I am. Thank you. I did have a really nice time tonight.
Oh,
By the way, pause it.
Acoustic.
Jacob, I do remember the thing of that line.
Did you
of doing like
pause?
what's the line right before it? Does he say I'm just kidding or something? Wait.
No, she goes, you're cute.
Wait.
He goes, I know I am.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're not going to invite me in for a nightcap or a handy or something?
Cute.
I am. Thank you. I did
Yeah,
have
that
a
break
really
right there
nice
goes, yeah, I am. Thank you. I had a really good night time. I remember having that break. He goes, I even maybe my choice may have been if he goes, I did have a really good time.
That's great, dude.
Go back to it. This is crazy. I've never watched this.
Wow. Instead, they picked real-life Homer Simpson to do it.
He's great.
He's great.
He's excellent.
Okay, you can come inside for a water. A water.
But he isn't a fat.
We have already had our 6 ounces of wine.
I know, 150 calories per 6 ounce.
Oh. You keep counting calories and you're gonna really turn me on.
You want to know how many calories are in a sausage?
But is it?
I guess he demanded that he didn't have to kiss her.
Wait, the scene ended with you where you were supposed to lean in and kiss her?
It may have been a different part of the thing. You know, it was like 3 little parts he had to
Yeah.
do. So that might not have been one. But I remember that, like, see, that's so funny.
He goes,
like
hey.
the,
He goes, hey.
He goes, I am cute. Thank you. I am. Seriously, though. You are beautiful. Can you see where they kiss? They kiss in
I'm
there.
looking.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, I think we got a couple of points left today. How about a little bit of tongue?
Yeah. He goes,
Want tongue sandwich?
Yeah. How many points is a big fat load of my cum?
You know what I have left on my points today? A pussy sandwich with cheese. Can I get one of your special pussy sandwiches?
I don't know. Do you have enough points left? He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
All I had was some chicken, which is 0 points.
I'm on the 0 points. I'm on blue. You know what I can have?
He goes, I have a surplus I saved all week for your fat ass.
He goes, you know what I love? Pussy juice cocktail.
So if you had gotten the part, that's a recurring part, so he's on the show?
It's a major
It's
character.
a major character. That's like one of the lead's boyfriend.
Is he the guy who saves the dog?
No,
No.
that's the dad.
That's
it
Rocky's
takes-
son from it's Rocky's son from Balboa.
Does he...
There's 3 different time periods throughout the show.
Yeah,
that they
Milo
switch back and
Ventimiglia
forth from.
with the Parmigiana.
Gagoots Johnson.
Milo Venti Parmigiana.
Does he die of fat?
No.
Die of
No,
fat?
no,
They make it?
you're missing. The show, I've noticed from talking to Christine and the rest of the world, I keep my ears open, Jacob. I don't just watch girls soccer all the time. This was pretty big news. The show lives in flashback.
Right.
So the flashback, Milo Ventimiglia's character,
That's
who's young. He's a young guy. You know who he is, right?
Meatloaf
Not off the
Ventimiglia.
top of my head.
Nah, did you watch Heroes when that was on?
Here, this is him. This is him saving the dog.
Okay.
Well, why don't you show something that shows who he is
There's a
instead
hero.
of being
Have that
covered
up.
in soot?
Wow, that was the most
She goes,
old
"Oh,
man
you don't recognize?
Jewish
You don't
covered in
recognize?
soot.
You don't recognize the name? Why don't I show you a picture of him in the shadows, covered in ash?
Oh, there he is. Meatloaf Ventimiglia.
Yeah, Milos Ventiparmigiana.
All right.
Meatloaf.
So he's the big girl. That's her. He plays her father, but it's all through flashback. He died when they were young,
Saving the dog.
and I think that's the idea. She's fat because of her dad issues.
Does she
I don't
hate
know any of the
dogs?
other characters, but that's what it is. So it lives in flashback of like him and his life when they were all kids,
Right.
and then I guess how it affects their lives now that he's dead
Okay.
from saving the dog.
Every
from
time
smoking
she's
a leash.
missing her dad, she throws a dog in a fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, Milo Ventimiglia has asshole face.
He really does.
Oh, he's the best on the show. You just love him. You're like, oh, he's the perfect dad.
Milo Antonamio.
Meatloaf Binta Parmesan.
See, he would climb a hot building for a dog.
Yeah, Milo
He
Casciel de
did.
Pepe.
He literally saves all of his kids and his family and then goes back in for the dog.
Scungil.
Hey, what's
And
the
that's
dog's
her,
name?
so there's when
Anjanette?
she was young.
Oh, so she wasn't always fat.
No, she got fat.
Well,
Because the dog lived and the dad died.
Yeah.
that's right. She got all the dad's food. Now she was eating for her dad also.
Wait, who's
I'm
this?
eating for 2.
There's a...
Mandy Moore's the mom.
Ah.
So Mandy Moore's the mom. There's 3 kids. There's
They have a
2
black
twins.
child?
Do they age Mandy Moore to play old mom?
Yeah.
Ew, really?
Does she wear prosthetics?
Terrible casting.
No, but she's
Terrible
she's
casting.
great.
Is it like the Irishman, like first generation AI?
I
show
mean,
you.
Mandy Moore should not be playing an older lady.
No.
But there's a...
Or if she is,
should always-
her name then should be Amanda Moore. You
Yeah.
can't call yourself Mandy Moore anymore.
Yeah, Mama
did you
Mandy.
Did you see Grandma was played by Mandy Moore?
Look at her. Oh.
They aged her great.
She should only be playing someone who falls in love in a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah, they
like
did-
at a
by the
ski
way-
resort where you get snowed in.
As best they could. They did age her pretty great, I will
They
say.
aged
Good
her
work.
pretty
Yeah, but I'm sure there's an older actress that could have loved that work too.
Oh, hey, they made that other guy
Mary
look
Tyler
super fat
Moore.
so he could stand next to that girl. That probably didn't hurt her feelings at all.
That
They
guy
put
worked.
him in a fat suit.
They should have put her in a fat suit too, just to make her feel like, no, we're doing it to everybody.
We all
No,
get
no,
fat
freak
suits.
out. No, everyone. No, everyone's gonna do fat suits.
Look
this
under your
time.
chair. You're all getting fat suits.
You get a fat suit.
You get a
and
fat
you get a
suit.
fat suit.
They have a black son. Is
Yeah,
he
so she was
adopted?
pregnant with triplets, and one of them dies in the hospital, and then there's like
They just took a black one?
baby that's born in the hospital, but I forget what happens to his parents. He's up for adoption, and
They just take it away.
adopt the baby.
They go, good
They
news,
go,
bad news.
They're just black people, so I'll just give you their kid.
What the fuck, dude?
There's a different time. No, it was a different time. What was it? When did it take place, Christine? The 18 what? 18 what?
The 2000s.
Yeah, it was 2011. Ooh, well, that's pretty fucked up what they did then.
That's a weird hospital.
Pretty fucked up. Did you find the kissing scene?
The kissing, hold on, I had it right here.
Yo, speaking of under your chair, we lost the great Phil Donahue this week. Phil
What was
Donahue.
the correlation
died.
to the under the chair?
Oprah, under your chair, you find this, you
Sure.
find this. There's no Oprah without Phil Donahue.
Okay. I like what you did there. Little internal
call
math
it
you did there.
segue.
I do it a lot. A little internal math. He goes, speaking of under the chair, Phil Donahue. Not putting it together.
Walk me through this.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of space travel, honest to God, he goes, the Flintstones is actually getting rebooted.
I like Phil Donahue.
Did this guy say he wouldn't do the show if he had to kiss her? Because that's fucked up. Because I almost had to kiss
No,
her
they-
just for some dudes watching me.
The kiss, I just can't find the first kiss because they keep getting interrupted by the brother.
Yeah, the brother keeps interrupting.
Who,
that was a thing.
Milo Yiannopoulos?
No, Milo Yiannopoulos is his dad from the past.
Oh, right.
Does he always wear he wears a fat suit the entire run of the show?
And yes, because also he came into the show kind of fat, but they made him fatter. And then he got in great shape over the course of the show. And so his fat suits had to keep getting bigger. Her wardrobe,
Stayed the
consistent.
same.
Consistent.
I think she had a story. I think she was supposed to like lose weight as part of the storyline, and just the actress didn't do it.
Nah.
Yeah. She goes, guys, I'm making a creative choice. I don't
Yeah.
think this girl would really lose weight because she really loves eating.
She was like Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman. She's like, no, I'm in the character.
You know, I'm not talking about myself here, but my character, I feel like the character hates exercise and doing anything and really loves eating on a couch that's really just got a real mush that's her shape in it already.
No, my character loves bread parm.
I tell you, man, it's just an awful thing. Like, you know, the girl like that, like her chair for like in between scenes when everyone else throws a little robe on and sits in one of those like chairs, like it's a definite like special chair.
Director's chair type thing, you mean, that people
But a
normally...
very special director's chair.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
AKA hammock.
Yeah. It's like the only leather one. It's like thick leather. Director's chair. The fucking wood is like the wood's like crazy. It's like cedar.
Like the bench seat of a Lincoln Continental.
It says she lost.
It sucks.
It says she lost 100 pounds, but that might be after the show.
Oh, really?
A hundo.
She found it.
Oh, Zempic.
She
I think
lost it.
Ozempic came out after
She
the
lost it,
show.
but it
ended.
turned up actually.
Yeah.
It
Is
was
the show
behind. It was
done,
behind her
Christine?
knees.
It was in the trailer playing PS5.
Did she lose 100 pounds? Good for her, dude. Rebel Wilson was a slob, and she is unrecognizable. Unrecognizable now. She lost so much weight.
I haven't seen her in a...
She looks good. She looks good. Now, I will say, I did think she was still chubbers when I did the scene in the movie that never came. Oh, I'm sorry. Movie came out. Scene never came out. When I did the scene with her, I was like, I find something very cute about her. Like, there's something very like starish about her when I was like working with her. She's very funny.
What does she look like now?
This is.
She looks kind of weird now because it's such a weight loss. But
she's
like,
got it.
Oh.
oh, it's Chrissy Metz.
Yeah, she did lose weight. She looks good.
Oh, I was wrong. Her face didn't look better. I'm kidding.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Yeah, she is. She lives over 100. Good for her. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
good for her.
Oh, she's working it down. Yeah, there's no way. With
Good
Ozempic,
job.
with Ozempic, if you're famous, there's not a fucking reason in the world this shouldn't be out. Even if they go, well, it causes other problems inside. He goes, well, there's already major problems happening inside of
Yeah,
you.
and there's so much like weird wax and shit floating around.
Yeah,
Oh
Rebel
yeah,
Wilson.
wow. Jeez, look at her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
got
It almost made her sink in a little bit. Which
She's
is
got
the
like
thing.
Owen Wilson face now.
She was almost like prettier, a little heavier, like facially.
Yep. Yep.
Not Chrissy Metz. I'm talking about Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson.
I'm trying
You
to
said
find
there's
a good
something
full
cute,
body.
kind of starish about Rebel Wilson.
When she was like still chubby, to a degree, yeah.
You know who I saw at a concert at Radio City Music? Busy Phillips.
Oh, she's a twat though, isn't she? Just
I
like-
don't know, but she looks like, I see her and I'm like, oh yeah, she looks like a star. And then I was like, oh yeah, she kind of is, I guess, right?
Is she
Like,
though? What's she a star from?
She did TV.
I know she's Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah,
like
she's
granddaughter.
the daughter of John and one of the mamas, I think, right? I'm making all that up.
Yeah, yeah. There she
She's
is.
definitely product of a mama and a papa, I believe.
No.
Or Frank Zappa and
Is she old enough for that? Bussy Phillips.
Busy Phillips.
Is it busy?
I thought.
Yeah, it is.
Would you think it was Bussy?
Bussy?
Wouldn't that be two S's?
Maybe.
She was born Elizabeth.
pussy
though.
with
Her
a
name's not
B?
Busy. Busy.
Yeah,
Busy.
she's cute.
And who's
She's
her
got
parents?
star face. John, what's her?
Elizabeth.
Oh, she was in Freaks and Geeks. That's right.
Yeah, she's on Dawson's Creek, ER. I'll look up who her parents are.
Is she in Bridesmaids?
Her parents are Barbara Phillips and Joseph Phillips.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Dorks.
I'm telling you, she's a granddaughter of Mamas and the Papas.
It's something with Bijou Phillips, right?
Yeah.
Bijou Phillips is her mom. No?
No,
What?
I think Bijou
That's
Phillips.
impossible.
No, that's
Bijou Phillips is younger than this girl. Stop guessing, everyone, and look it up. Bijou Phillips was married to John Stossel from TV's 2020. Nope.
Speaking
Okay.
of 2020, we lost the great Phil Donahue. Were you a Phil Donahue fan when you'd stay home from school and have to watch some shitty TV?
I know all the reference to Phil Donahue. I've definitely seen the show. I probably would have liked it more than the time I was paying attention to it. My mom was watching Oprah. I wasn't around. Though I always do go back to. I go back to the Phil Donahue. The Phil Donahue Marilyn Manson clip is one of my favorite things ever because he's just trying to, be hard hitting with it. Marilyn Manson's just so casually like, sure, man. You're like, do you think you have a responsibility? And Marilyn Manson's just too like smart in what he's saying.
Right.
He's on the phone for Donahue's like big. How do you do this, guy?
I used to watch him all the time.
Yeah.
I think he was one of my aunt's favorite shows, Donahue. But he was like the first. There's no Springer without Phil Donahue. I think he was the first to kind of get like.
Buddy, listen, we give him all the credit in the world. You don't have to over defend him. You're getting like everybody goes. Everything you love wouldn't happen if there wasn't a Donahue.
60 minutes would have been 30 minutes.
There
if it
wouldn't be
wasn't for
Rocky
Phil
Road Ice
Donahue.
Cream. Do you know you love Rocky Road Ice Cream? There
You
wouldn't
ever had a
exist.
waffle cone, motherfucker?
Thank you, Mr. Phil Donahue.
He had John Waffle on to talk about it. I liked Phil Donahue.
Why does Bussy Phillips get work? Busy Phillips.
Bussy.
Why is Bussy?
Why would you think that's her name?
I don't know.
Bussy.
Busy sounds stupid too.
Her name's Elizabeth.
So it should be
Right,
Libby.
but it should. Well, here's what it should be then. It should be spelled Buzzy, and I would say busy.
Then I'd say Buzzy.
Now I know B-I.
You said Buzzi.
Oh yeah, Buzzy.
That'd be Buzzy. Busy spells busy. But
It is busy, but when it's coming off of Elizabeth, you think it would be spelled different.
Well, it wasn't because of her
That's
name
why
was
I'm saying-
Elizabeth. It was because she was busy.
does
It was just a
Elizabeth
nickname.
B-I-Z-Z-I-E or B-I-Z-Z-Y. Busy.
Easy.
Busy.
Young Beezy. Yeah, I guess.
Because it's coming off of Liz, which is, it's not Is it Elizabeth with an S?
Yeah, but the busy is not.
Is it Elizabeth with an S?
No.
Dude, Elizabeth.
Then I rest my case.
Busy has nothing to do with the name Elizabeth. It's just because of her behavior as a kid.
You think that's true?
I'm reading it
Why are you yelling at me?
because I've been trying to say that for like 10 minutes.
Well, you're not one of the hosts. You're the person in the background who waits.
Is Elizabeth the female name that has the most annoying fucking nicknames? Libby bothers me. The
For
name
Elizabeth?
Libby.
How do you get Libby from that?
Libby. There's a lot that Libby is a.
I've never heard that. But
You've
I've
never
I've heard Libby. I didn't think it was short
It's
for
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
That's
No, I
short
know.
for-
Well, listen, how about Jack is usually someone named John. That's
Yeah.
fucking weird as hell.
Very stupid.
That one's always fun.
Dick.
Dick for Richard doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense.
Hank for Henry's weird.
I kind of like that. Oh,
But
you
it
know what's
doesn't make
weird?
sense.
Want to know what the weirdest is? Stanley. If you're Polish, they call you Stash.
Ew.
Yeah. That's real.
Oh, Because there's the comic that we, you know,
Stosh.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Named that's what. And what's his name? Stanley.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But Stosh is pretty fucking cool, right?
You have to find a cool nickname when you should be allowed to pick a cool nickname if your actual name fucking blows.
Is a piece of shit name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who names a child Stanley, for Christ's sake?
A real piece of shit.
Smelly parents, dude. They
I
smell
met
like
a
cold
I met a
coffee.
younger lady this weekend named Linda, and Zach and me were thinking about that. I'm like, Linda is a weird, like, it's not short for anything usually. So it's like you look at a kid and say Linda is already like, is she wearing tinted glasses already and has like a bouffant haircut? Hey, this is Linda from accounting, everyone, my baby.
But what's interesting is Belinda is a younger. If I met a girl named Belinda now, I'd be like, okay, your
It's a
parents are
little-
hippies.
Could be a sexy name, but because there's only one Belinda everyone really knows, Belinda Carlisle, and she was the cute girl on the Go-Go's. So the name now has connotation to it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You're making an association.
Linda. Was there a
Linda, everything you think about a Linda is a lady dressed like fucking Tootsie from the movie Tootsie.
Literally, like the home ec teacher in middle school.
Exactly.
Is Linda.
Just like two-tone shaded glasses, her reading glasses.
Wasn't there is Linda Cardellini a thing? Is she an actress?
Yeah.
Am I making that up?
Yeah.
She's freaky.
Freaks and Geeks.
Bloodline.
Mama's
Yeah,
Boy.
she's
Bloodline.
okay.
Bloodline.
Yeah, I forgot her. I knew her name and couldn't
She's
put it
cool.
together. It's great that Bloodline starts with her banging in the car.
I forgot that. She's from Grandma's Boy and Bloodline. What a weird career.
Yeah, really.
She's
And
almost
She's
50?
great in
Freaks and
Grandma's Boy.
Geeks.
She's almost 50.
I like her.
She's done
Yeah, I
good
like her
stuff.
too.
Jacob, would you be with her?
Yes.
Forever and
She's
ever.
50.
Forever.
Are you fine? She
yes.
wants, but now she also wants you to put a baby inside of her, a high-risk baby. Would you do it?
High risk.
I do want a child,
You do.
Do you?
You're gonna have to find some eggs from somebody.
I do want a child.
but I don't want one that's
High risk.
cuckoo.
Yeah.
What
Listen,
You know, today
maybe
they
not.
roll the dice, and a lot of times it's fine.
It absolutely goes fine. Whatchamacallit? The De Niro, right? Or De Niro just had one? Or Al Pacino just had
Yeah,
another
but the
one?
women they were with were super young. They were 95.
No, that's what I'm saying. So my point being, Jacob,
I'm fine.
the point being exactly that if you try and the baby comes out with extra or not enough parts, that's her fault.
Yeah.
Linda Cardellini.
Linda Cardellini. Why you gotta have an old name?
This falls back on you, Linda Cardellini.
Would you what's the ideal baby mama age for you? What are you looking to impregnate? 30s? Late 20s?
Black Lou says 17. Is that you didn't argue it?
That's crazy.
What's crazy?
I
You
didn't hear
say
him because
it.
my headphones were on.
My headphones are on too. I heard him.
I heard myself.
Well, no.
No, what do you think? What are
30s.
your
Well, I mean, for healthy,
No,
that's
for your
I would
enjoyment,
figure
for the baby's
healthy,
health?
Well, baby health and sort of compatibility, 30s.
30s. You can't talk
Mid
to a
or later.
27-year-old.
No, I could. I just don't. I don't think it would. I'd have much to say.
I don't know if you have much to say to 30.
Jacob, you know
Sure I
it'd be
do.
Jacob, you know it'd be totally lit. What?
What does that
30
mean
is
again?
10 years younger than me.
Christine, you're old. Yeah, you're closer to me, Christine.
No, for sure. But Christine's she's 1 year out of being too gross for you because you needed someone in your 30s.
So the pumpkin, you turn
didn't-
into a pumpkin at 40 and you're an unpregnatable
No,
pumpkin.
I don't think so.
No? Linda Cardellini's pretty sexy
I think
for
things
50.
have changed. Like women. I mean, it's not ideal for a woman.
Women are
but
having
it's
babies
less-
much older. Much
Yeah,
older.
but you don't want. You also don't want to drop dead
Also, in this article
For
I'm
them.
reading here, it says Linda
That's
Cardellini.
true.
when
I
they're
agree.
when they're 10.
I agree with you.
I'm also reading this article here. It says Linda Cardellini loves cream pies. So I guess just throw caution to the wind, dude.
Cream pies.
The girl's super into cream pies. Christine, thanks for Google searching that directly.
You're welcome. Oh, she
Does
already has
Linda
a family.
Cardellini love
She already has a family. How many kids?
She has a daughter.
Oh, okay, so just one daughter. So she
described
loves
the
cream pies, but only had
difficulties
one.
she experienced during pregnancy and delivery. It was a very traumatic period for her.
Oh, Jacob, she is ready to go
This
through
is
it
already
again.
Problematic.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull out.
You go, no. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know what, dude? Change of plans. Don't have a baby with Linda Cardellini.
As your friends,
I'm gonna have to
we
turn
wanted
her
to tell
down.
you. If Linda Cardellini comes at you, pussy forward.
Jacob, this pains me to say it out loud, but I don't think you should have a baby with Linda Cardellini.
You know how you've been
feel like
talking.
I built you up, and we were really had you going and riding it out, and I thought it seemed perfect until.
I do that. Like I'll look at, famous actresses. Like, that would be age appropriate.
I want to have a baby. With her.
I would have a baby with her.
You know who I would, if I wasn't married, who I'd want to have a baby with? Ana de Armas. I think
Yes.
I think she'd make me a beautiful baby.
Everybody would want to have their
But she's mine.
Jacob.
She's mine.
Right, but I would also want her to father my child.
Well, I would go, hey Jacob, see that? She had my baby, not yours.
You think a Bond girl would deliver good looking kids for you?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Jacob, do you know I'm looking at these pictures?
a big
Linda
stretch.
Cardellini, and I believe that's her husband. Can you look it up? His name? Linda
Not
Cardellini's
tall.
husband is the guy. No, it's nothing to do with not tall. Her husband is the guy who said, "Get my shit pushed in." Training Day.
Yeah, she's married to him.
And I think he was also a
He's
wild
like,
dude in Breaking Bad. I
Get
feel
my
like.
shit pushed in.
Yeah.
No, I
You
don't-
ever had your shit pushed in? That's him.
Yeah, dude.
He's pushing in Linda Cardellini's shit, dude.
He played cards with
Nacho?
Ethan Hawke.
Is it Nacho?
Nacho.
Breaking Bad? I can't remember.
Well, look.
But I don't think
Christine's
that's
looking it up.
him.
Bring it up on the screen.
Mad Men.
Stephen Rodriguez. Oh, wait, announced her engagement. Was she married before?
Yeah, she was to that guy.
Just go to Wikipedia, Christine.
Linda Cardellini's husband.
You ever had your shit pushed in? Your shit pushed in. Simple question. Nah? No. Had my shit pushed in.
Oh, yeah, man. I had my shit pushed in, bro. Big time.
That guy gets to have sex with Linda Cardellini.
That's what
That's
she
not
was
him,
saying
is
when
it?
she was giving birth. I'm getting my shit pushed in. Jason
Bobo gave birth to the Stephen Rodriguez. Her boyfriend, Stephen Rodriguez.
Is
So
that
that's
him?
not. Why is she in a picture with that guy and all of the?
Maybe that's
not
their
Steven
uncle.
Rodriguez?
I don't know. Go down. Is his name Stephen Rodriguez? What's his movies?
Well, hold on. I'm on Linda Cardellini's Wikipedia.
Oh, you still
This
trying
guy
to figure
here
out if it's
was
going to work?
Stephen Cardellini. Or
Linda Cardellini.
Yeah.
No, the guy they keep showing.
For 50, I'll tell you.
She's pretty, man.
She really is.
Yeah, longtime partner
For 40,
Steve Rodriguez.
she's pretty.
And they have Lila Rose.
Let's look up Steve Rodriguez's IMDb. After we get it from done, take it off of Bussy Phillips. Give it a Bussy Phillips.
Bussy.
Let's
I wish
see.
you met her and went, oh, Bussy, it's great to meet you.
I absolutely would have done that.
You would have called her Bussy.
Bussy? That's what I would have said, probably.
Oh, there's
So
a bunch.
weird.
Let me look it up over here.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got to take a break. Anyway, we're hanging out. Mike Fenoy today, everybody. Bobby Kelly, off with the family for vacay.
He's on vacay.
We're going to be on vacay next week. Next week it's going to be no live shows. We'll be back with Bobby the week after that. Right now we got Mike Fenoy hanging out with us, everybody. Entertainment Tonight. Mike has all new dates, merch content up at punchup.live/Mike Fenoy. Join us. Including Skankfest, Providence, Nashville, Indianapolis, Hartford, and so much more. Follow Mike on socials at Mike Fenoya, Mike Finoia. And of course, a special Don't Let Me Down, streaming right now on YouTube. And of course, you can catch Bobby Kelly, punchup.live/Robert Kelly for all of his dates. Every Tuesday night, you know you can see him at the Fat Black Pussycat Lounge, the Comedy Cellar. And he's got dates coming up in Phoenix, Cleveland, Skankfest, co-host New York, and San Diego. And I'm going to be honest, Mike, it's so quick.
I like doing it.
It's, have at it.
Well, this weekend, Jay, you're going to be at the Funny Bone in Albany,
I am.
August 23rd and 24th.
Four
and then
shows, 2
Empire Comedy Club, Portland, Maine, August 30th and 31st. And after that, you're going to be in Dallas, Omaha, and Skankfest. For tickets and all other tour dates, visit bigjcomedy.com.
We'll be right back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.